And we're back with another scorching episode of I'd Lather Be Shaving. With me always is Douglas Smythe from Phoenix Artisan, and your host is always Matt Pisarcik, Razor Emporium.
Okay, now I need to speak. None of this is
Speak.
Oof. Today, folks, we'll be looking at aftershaves. Aftershaves, how to use them, how to make them stingless, how to use a decanter, because believe it or not, a lot of people have problems with this. So much of this and more on today's episode of
I'd Lather Be Shaving.
Booyah! Take it. And welcome back, folks. So, as I mentioned in the intro, we will be looking at aftershaves today.
Yes, we're looking at a lot of them actually.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any questions on aftershaves? I mean, this should be a really fun.
I always have questions of how to wash my hands. Is that related?
He's still there, folks.
Is that related?
He's still there.
Actually, no. I think a lot of hand holding has to be done with aftershaves because you need to put it in your hand and warm it up.
Oh, okay. Thought you want me to hold your hand through the.
No, but you got to put it in your hand and really, really warm it up, and then apply it. Am I right? Am I wrong?
You're kind of right. Did anyone else see what he did wrong there?
What did I do?
Okay, let's just start with.
Was it the orifice?
How to make aftershave sting less? Then we'll say this is number one.
Okay.
Okay, what you did, the whole manner of operation was correct. However,
Macaulay Culkin.
However, you want to once it's in your hand,
Well, just
rub it
show me.
together. I'm showing you.
You're miming. I want to see.
I don't want to. I have so many aftershaves to do, but I don't
okay.
want to, start with just one without one. Anyways, allow it to sit out for about 10 seconds, folks, to aerate. It also allows for the aftershave or the alcohol in the aftershave to evaporate a little bit, so you're getting more of the good stuff on your face as
Less
opposed
of the
to
alcohol.
Yeah, I see a lot of people slap it on immediately, and like you're just slapping alcohol immediately on your freshly shaven skin. So
That's
it's
good.
gonna sting more there. So let it air out just a little bit, and then apply it. So that's one.
That's good.
That's good. Matt says it's good, so it's good. That's one tip. Another tip I see a lot is
Another tip.
Anyways, yeah, we're starting early. Another tip is reactivation.
Reactivation, and that only happened in the movies.
This was like, gee, Doug, what's reactivation? Anyways, what reactivation?
What's
is, folks, is
vacation mean?
during the coat? Yeah. Can you say Adobe?
Adobe.
Sorry, go ahead.
During the course of the day, you may find that you can't smell your aftershave anymore. And, well, historically, you wouldn't.
These are hard to fit in your back pocket.
Traditionally, an aftershave would last probably about a half an hour to an hour. But in today's market, they're a lot stronger. But often, not necessarily often, depends which brand you use. You'll lose the scent. You can't you can't pick it up anymore. And that could be just your nose becoming desensitized or nose blind to the scent.
Sounds racist.
It's not. I don't even run. But you can't. So you got to keep that in mind too. You could be going nose blind, and you've acclimated to the scent.
So then you got to snort it, right?
So, well, no, what a lot of people do is they'll slap more on, and now it's even stronger, and you still can't smell it, but everyone else in the office can. So what you do to reactivate that is use water. Slap some water on the hot
yes,
spots.
I've done that.
Yeah,
yes.
and it'll bring it right back to life without risking slapping any more aftershave on yourself. Try it; it works.
I
It
don't
does.
want any risk when I'm slapping it. So
Another thing to keep in mind, also, not to interrupt you, but ask people around you if they can still smell it. Because
there you go. I was actually ready to say this.
Okay.
I've always heard that aftershave is supposed to be something that only someone can smell if they're getting close to you.
Yeah,
Usually in a
traditionally
romantic sense, or you're talking with a coworker, and they that smells nice.
And your coffee breath. It's like a marriage of the two. Traditionally, but again, now a lot of aftershaves are a lot stronger, so there's that. But yeah, like a solid cologne kind of takes the place of an aftershave now, because that is another intimate scent, like within your general space.
But you don't want to be that guy who, they walk in the room and you're like across the room.
Yeah.
That's way
You
too
smell
much.
before you see him.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Next, we're moving on at a relatively fast pace here. How to use a traditional aftershave bottle or a decanter.
Isn't it self-intuitive, Doug? Don't you just open it and put it on?
You'd think so. Here's the problem: is we've kind of been conditioned over the last few years with all this explosion of artisans.
I see what you did there.
With this explosion of artisans, because a lot of us are using universal bottles where you have to put a plastic orifice reducer in the top.
Orifice reducer? That sounds like a fancy word for plastic hole.
It is. And so all of us have gotten used to using them, and those things being, alien to the glass bottle itself, are a little more clumsy inside there, so they catch a lot, and they really do slow down the product. So we've, even at this angle, it's going to come out in little drops, or not come out at all, because it's capturing it right there. So people assume that's how it's always been. It hasn't, folks. Back in the day, here's some footage. These are classic aftershave bottles you're looking at right now.
Classic.
Notice the size of the orifice in them.
I always notice the size of the orifice.
You would. That's there for a reason, folks. That is to slow it down. As an example, here's one of our bottles. And as you saw, it's the same size as traditional ones. Now, I get people that email me sometimes like, oh, I love your products, but your bottles, the hole's too big, yada, yada, yada. Don't go there. And, but the thing is, it's user error at the end of the day. They just don't know what they're doing, and that's not a bad thing. We're in this hobby to learn as we go.
And Doug showed this to me. I actually was surprised. I'd never seen this before. Get ready.
So
here comes the movie magic.
You can use your finger, you can use your thumb, you can use your hand.
The money shot, Doug.
Okay.
Show me the money shot.
That's how you use a classic decanter. And then, as you turn to the explosion, the sides, it's created a vacuum. So you go like this, and now you can control how much product you actually use.
Not stirred.
And look, I have very little in my hand, and this is how I would apply it. Let it aerate for like.
Should you say like happy birthday or something
seconds.
while you're waiting?
I typically go voodoo, sis bomba, heal the whole family, including ma, and then I slap it on my face too.
I was gonna say
never over the eyes,
like
the forehead, because during the course of the day, with all this product in there,
who does it on your forehead?
Well, some people do, and like you'll sweat and whatnot, and it'll drip down to your eyes. You ever put sunblock on your forehead or on your face and it drips down to your eyes?
I always get top of my head burned.
Same thing. Keep this on the freshly shaven areas, folks. And the hot spots. If it's
hot spots, I've heard that. So let's identify some of these hot spots. Your wrists, right?
Being that the wrists, these are traditionally or historically the hot spots.
And then the side of your neck?
Yeah, these are all open and
where your carotid artery is.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, show me.
Okay, we're getting some circulation. Is he still breathing?
Yeah.
Good.
Show me with that knife where it is, Matt.
Well, in my former life, I worked at a heart hospital, and yeah, your carotid artery goes right up through here, and so it does get hot.
No, I agree, and that's why that's a hot spot. So you put it on those areas too. However, with these traditional hot spots, they're open to the air, so it's gonna evaporate faster. It's gonna burn off faster.
And you move around throughout the day, and people actually smell. They're like, oh,
no,
nice to meet you.
Don't get me wrong. Do it there, but also consider doing it on the heart, under your shirt, in between your clothes and your skin. That'll keep the scent lasting longer too.
Plus, when you smell it, it comes up like the Vicks Vapor Rub at night. You smell
Never
it.
thought of it like that, but yes, there's that to consider as well. You can also put it on your back, back of the neck,
That's how you get back knee.
biceps, behind the knees. I mean, there's a few different places you can.
Well,
hit
behind the
this
knees.
stuff. Behind the nephews.
What the hell smelling back behind your knees?
You'd be surprised, Matt.
The jungle will change a person.
Anyways, so those are places you would want to put your aftershave cologne.
Those knees smell good.
Another question
The bee's knees.
or another question you'll see that turn up in the forums is, what order do I use these products in? Like, I just got a loom.
A loom.
In Espanol, it's alum. In Gringo, it's alum.
Okay, beta.
Vamos a incluir cada persona en nuestra democracia.
So you see people, they just got the alum, they just got witch hazel, they just got a balm, they just got star jelly, they just got an aftershave. When do I use this? What order do I use it in? First of all, folks.
Order of operations.
Order of operations. You don't need to use every single one of them, but you can. In fact, if you want to reinforce the scent, you could definitely pair up and double up on matching scents or scents that complement each other. But these, for the most part, are typically scentless. So for me, and this is going to be different for everybody, but it's just a rule of thumb. You use the alum first. After the shave, wet the alum block, use that. Now
Sweep the
this,
leg.
you can, he says, it used to be, that's what they used to call me in gym class, now it's sweep the leg. Anyways, so you can use the alum first, or use the alum first. If you're just starting out, this will tell, it's a great training tool because they'll tell you if it was a good shave or a bad shave.
That's true.
Immediately you'll get a response like, if it was a bad shave, micro cuts and whatnot. If you don't feel anything, it was a great shave. So some people can react to alum, or not necessarily react to it, but just doesn't feel good on their skin. So use it first and then they'll rinse it off. I personally leave it on. I like the feel of alum on my face. What about you? Do you use alum?
Back in the day, I used to use it. Now I've found that a good balm is all that I really need.
Yeah, see, it's going to be different for everybody.
Yeah.
And so what I would do is I'd use alum first, and then I would use witch hazel. which is also, it's diluting the alum on my face, so that's why I don't rinse the alum off. Everything I use after the fact is going to dilute.
So you got a salt and astringent.
Astringent, so I'm using witch hazel afterwards, and then I would move on to the aftershave. That's right, folks. I would use the aftershave, and if I want to go on from there, I would include a balm. Now this is the thing, I could have gone balm first and then aftershave, but I typically go aftershave first, wait a few minutes for it to dry down a little bit, and then I'll put the matching balm on top of that, or star jelly.
I'm sorry, I had a thought.
No, go for it.
This matching thing, is that required, or can you actually have like complementary scents?
You can have complementary scents as well.
Okay, because sometimes I'm like, man, I got to use Kenneth Cold Black only. I've got the black cologne, the black balm, you know.
I mean, it's not. I mean, if that's your signature scent and you want it to be prolonged and projecting throughout the day, again, you can double up on everything.
But if you have two
Matching
scents that
deodorant,
are maybe
matching-
in the same universe, like a sandalwood and something musky, maybe they can kind of
Sure,
help each other out.
or share the same base notes even, and then it becomes your own unique scent, different than everybody else. So
so
there's
you can-
complimenting. I like to compliment more than match.
I know you like to compliment, except for with me.
You look
criticize
great, man.
all
You've been working
day
out.
long.
Anyways, so that's the order I do that in, and the reason why I say you can alternate between a balm and an aftershave is a balm may help the aftershave or the scent stick around longer.
Who told you to put the balm on?
What did you just say? Something about a llama?
No, from Seinfeld. Who told you to put the balm on? You put the balm on?
You put the bomb on? Who told you to put the bomb on? I didn't tell you to put the bomb on. Why'd you put the bomb on?
No? Come on.
No.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
But the matrix of the
clip.
oils and the butters and whatnot in the balm will keep the scent around longer, or it can. It's the same thing if you have greasy skin. However, it does speed dry down faster, but it could potentially make it last longer. So there's that to consider. Or you can just do it as I do, which is alcohol first, balm after, or star jelly after, or even aloe vera after if I want to go that route. You can get really caught up and lost in the weeds with all these products, but that's the order I would use them in, and I do use them in when I use all of them in that way. And you're just a balm guy.
My skin is always dry. So back in the day, if I did use an aftershave, and I've done this on camera with razor and pouring videos, I'll take an aftershave and mix it with a balm just so I can almost intensify the scent of the balm. Because I love the smell of aftershave, but my skin does not like to be dried out by the alcohol.
Sure.
I can do it once a week, but if I did it every shave, my skin starts getting really dry. Then you start this whole vicious cycle of getting ingrown hairs, irritation. So I'm always a balm guy. I love the aftershave smells. So if I do an aftershave, it will not go on after I shave. Funny enough, it will go on just in the morning as I get ready for work. I'll put it up my, on my neck, up here on my hot spots or my arms. But the aftershaves after I shave, I feel like Macaulay Culkin. I put it on and I'm screaming and I'm in pain. So I love the smell. I love the bottles. I love the aroma. But
And he loves Macaulay Culkin. Not in a Michael Jackson kind of way, but...
I love him so much.
Anyways, folks. Also, another thing to consider, if you want the notes or your aftershave to stick around longer, another thing to consider is what is inside of it. Notes that will stick around longer are dark
Woods,
base notes. Woods, musks, oud especially was very strong potent. Vetiver, amber, patchouli, and yeah, again, musks. So those are some you want to think about using if you really want that to last all day long.
I feel like this is from I Dream a Genie.
It is actually from my Genie. Another thing is, once you've bought all these aftershaves and fine scents, you want to keep them in good condition, right? Because they will degrade over time. What I highly recommend is, and that's why I brought this box and this
Yes.
one right here. If you can see, there's like schmutz at the bottom of this bottle here. See that black
Is that
stuff?
Yiddish for shit?
It's like soiled or dirty. Yeah, so that can happen outside the box. So if you can keep the original box, always put it back in that and put it in a cool, dark place. But at the end of the day, all aftershaves and colognes will degrade in time. So take care of them.
Which is
no
why-
windowsill. Do not leave it on the windowsill.
Good. And there's one last point I want to make. This has really been a Doug-focused event, and that's fine. He's a soap man, the artisan guy. Okay, one thing I want to say is if you're going to own some of these amazing scents, use them. Do not just store them for that special event. The special event is today, people. Yeah. It's right now, because they all degrade, as Douglas said. They're all going to sit here and get worse and worse. And so you don't want to
It's not like a fine wine.
It's not a fine wine. It's not going to get better with age.
Yeah, some people think of aftershaves like that. Like like it's getting better and better.
No.
It's different than that. Once the water is added to the aftershave, it's kind of like a stop.
Well, and the air.
And
Once
the air too, yeah.
you start.
If you're shopping for vintage stuff too, don't buy this bottle.
Buy the
because
one
it has
that's more
more
full.
air than product, and that's gonna
Yeah.
it won't age.
So
well
use
that way.
it, enjoy it, make the special event every day.
Yeah, exactly. Don't don't wear that one holiday every year. Like, use them. You bought them, use them. Another last tip would be how to use a EDP or anything with an atomizer. And whoops.
You kind of got that everywhere.
Why am I giving a lesson on this? Clearly, I have no clue. Anyways, so with the atomizer or the spritzer, how to use this? Don't spray it right here, right up close. Spray it within 10 inches away, even a foot away, and like walk through it.
That's what I do. I spray and then walk into the.
You just get more.
You spray, delay, and walk away.
More coverage that way and less scent pooling. When you start scent pooling, you're gonna lose the fragrance faster. So, I know, scent pooling, carpooling, HOV.
I didn't even think about
His
that.
HOV, Lane. I ride with him sometimes. Anyways, so those are the tips, folks, for today's aftershave, after school special. And if you would like to, well, you know,
That smells good. What is this one? All bay rum, yeah.
what I wanted to say though is before we sign off is not only if you comment, like, and subscribe, you could be entered in today's contest and win this bundle right here, ESP. But also, if there's any episodes you'd like to see or topics you'd like to see us cover, please leave them in the comments below too, or you can contact us in other ways as well. But we're interested in what you guys want to see and want to hear.
We're
us talk
here
about.
for you,
Help us help. Oh no, I'm saying.
Dick.
Never mind. So that's it, folks.
Comment,
Enjoy the shave.
like, subscribe, hit that bell to notify you with all updates with our series, and
Enjoy the hobby. Take your time with it, and don't take yourself too serious.
be kind to yourself and each other.
Love one another. What the world needs now.
Aftershave and EDP. All right. Goodbye. Bye now.